Good day, everyone. We're here back at our channel. I welcome you back. And for this video, we will be taking a look at another of the second wave of the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron trilogy, Deluxe class Sunstreaker. One of the Lambo bros. Yeah, this is a very late review. I just got my Sunstreaker from a different supplier. I actually pre-ordered this from one of the online shops here in the Philippines. Haven't contacted me yet if they have their stocks. I saw they were selling it, but they say that those weren't the pre-order stocks yet, so I do not know what happened to my pre-order. I wanted this figure so bad, I just bought another one from another seller. Okay, so at the side is a nice rendition of Sunstreaker here, carrying his engine block as his weapon here, and at the back is his robot mode and his alt mode. And what else? Earthrise art promotion here, which is what you would find in most of the Earthrise products. Back is just Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy and Autobot logo. So that's it. That's what you get from this packaging. Let's take him out so that we could take a look more at what we really are here for, the actual figure itself. And here we have him outside of the box. One thing, the yellow on the chest part, which will also become his windshield, is a bit different from the yellow that they used from the plastic here. Mainly because it's painted from the translucent yellow blue translucent blue plastic that they use for that windshield there. Once you got him out of the packaging, if you're looking for his engine block, which also sort of kind of makes his weapon, it is attached to his back, like what it would be when when you transform him in robot mode, in alt mode, I mean, in his vehicle form. So it's there. You could use it as a weapon too if you want. You could place it on his side of his arms like so. So it's like a shield, which is also a blaster. You could do that. See, or you could have him hold it with his hands like so. It's just kind of weird, but okay, it's okay. It's something you can do. For articulation, Sunstreaker's head is on a ball joint. Allows for some sideways motion, sideways movement there. So you can have him. Yeah, it kind of makes him more animated if you can wiggle that head. Of course, you can rotate it. It's kind of tight. I remember reviewing a toy and the head was on the ball joint too tight, and I tried to rotate it and it fell off, so I don't want to do that here. This is an original Hasbro product, and so this is more expensive than that. That was a KO, so that's probably why it broke. Another thing, for his I really like the yellow that they used for Sunstreaker now. There was a time when I was buying Transformers, mostly in Combiner Wars. I did not like the yellow that they used there. It's like a sickly hue of yellow. It actually feels a lot like something a knockoff company would produce. But the yellow that they use here is more bright, vibrant, and the plastic is very nice to the feel of your touch. So that's something that this figure has it going for it. It is a handsome figure, like Sunstreaker supposed to be. Sunstreaker would be one of the fast boys. I guess that's his superpower. Like I said, most of the Autobots, aside from being a robot that transforms into a vehicle, most of them have other powers as well. Like Mirage can turn invisible, and Trailbreaker has his what's that? Force fields. Sunstreaker is one of those. Can run really fast. I guess Sideswipe too can run really fast. But that's one of the things that he can do. Um, he is of course Sideswipe's brother, the Red Lambo. Sideswipe doesn't have an Earthrise figure, but he does have a Siege figure, which is also a handsome figure. I really like what they did with Sunstreaker here. I don't know the difference, but he is a remodel, a redeco, a repaint of Wheeljack. But he seems to be more well proportioned. Wheeljack seems to be a bit stocky or a bit short, short looking. Most of them actually are short looking, the Siege and the Earthrise figures. But for some reason, the proportions on this Sunstreaker figure is a bit better. Okay, that's the side view. Also, this part is also the different shade of yellow, since it is painted from the black plastic. It's just a painted black plastic. I hope this does not chip. So very nice, very nice. Yellow, black and yellow. That's my school color. So always feel relatively comfortable around black and yellow. Nice silver hints of paint, silver paint on the hubcaps. So it's not just plain black tires at the back. You can see that gorgeous blue translucent silver, painted silver on the other side, and it just have that nice effect of his windows, for his car mode. To transform him is very much like, okay, so that's enough. What else? That's his back view. Very clean back actually, even with, if you put this engine block or something on his back, still very clean actually. The Earthrise figures are really very nice. They're like small masterpiece figures, more affordable masterpiece figures, which you can play with and have no qualms if you destroy it or it breaks. Of course, it's better if they don't break, but if you spend a lot of money on your masterpieces, and those masterpieces, I'm afraid of playing with those, since they cost too much money, and of course if you break it, you break your heart as well. So the Earthrise figures, the main line actually, are really awesome figures. And also the scaling, they did a thing with the scaling that even if you're buying deluxes, they're not of the same height. Some of the deluxes actually feels like a Voyager, though some of the deluxes also feels like a Legend class figure. But I'm glad that they did that, so you can have figures that scale well with each other. Of course, the Titans won't really scale that well with most of them, since they were supposed to live on those Titans, since those Titans are city robots. But still, with your deluxes and your Voyagers and your leader class, I really like what Hasbro did with the scaling. So back to Sunstreaker here. Let's transform him into his robot mode. What we do first is hide those arms, those hands. Oh yeah. Let's check the articulation first. Sorry. So articulation, you could raise his arm sideways like so. He has that hinge there. Also rotate it. He has a bicep swivel. Very good. Elbow bend. Sorry. No articulation at the wrist, but you could actually move it inwards due to transformation. Has waist articulation, can raise his feet, his legs up like so, and he could also kick back like so. Has by thigh swivels, and you can bend his knee. Like all Siege and Earthrise figures, it has ankle tilts. Very good ankle tilts there. I guess that's for transformation, but he has a toe bend. Very nice articulated version of Sunstreaker. The only Sunstreaker that I have, the other Sunstreaker that I have is Combiner Wars version, and yeah, this is way better than that one. So okay, let's transform him. So first we hide his hands inside that cavity there. This is the first time I'm gonna be transforming this, so I apologize in advance if I mangle this robot up. So flip that hood forward and then hide his head in that cavity inside his chest. Actually, okay. Then we fix his legs first. So that toe bend we're gonna use the toe bend now. That is actually a fake front lights, because the actual front light is in his back. Okay, so let's maybe rotate this one. You see that? So that would be his hood. So align everything. Oh yeah, before we clip those feet together, you need to shorten it. So unclip that part on his knee, and then it is on a double joint there. The collapsing thing reminds me a lot of Combiner Wars. So yeah, if you are familiar with Combiner Wars, this is a staple of their transformation. Alright, now this is on a double hinge. Just move it forward like so, and then you have his initial. Now this one is another, I just figured it out. There is another what do you call that? There's another rotation there. So you just rotate it like so, and then raise those hands up, push it forward, and now this one, you see that peg there, like so. Do that to the other side as well. Make sure everything is pegged nicely or aligned properly. And then do the other side as well, like this. Alright. Okay. Now align everything up. Align those things. I'm probably not transforming this properly, as there are a bit of parts that are not aligning as well as they should be. But that's the gist of how to transform him. You just need to align everything properly. So that's his car. It's a very nice transformation, very nice alt mode of the car. And yeah, that's it. That's my look at this very handsome figure. Yeah, I have the same problem with my Combiner War Sunstreaker. I've never really aligned his windshield properly, and as well the hood. So I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who could do a better job at me than transforming this guy, but that's the basic of how to transform him. The car, if you could align it properly, would really be a nice looking one. The Lambo brothers, very nice. If you have the side swipe, this is what I mean about the scaling. So of course the Trailbreaker here is a lot smaller looking. It could be a bit bigger, but that's okay. And here is actually cliff jumper, wheeljack, Bumblebee. Actually looks great. See, they look great together. The alt modes and the robot modes of the Earthrise figures are amazing. So yeah, this is a nice collection of Transformers that I'm really glad that I got. So yeah, I have nothing else to add to this video. So thank you guys for watching. To transform him back, you just unpeg those arms again. Raise it a bit. Why raise that one? Rotate this part. Flip his head back. Raise his. Okay. Rotate this part and clip it. Accordion his. Yeah, this one. This one is a bit more tightly. Why is it so tight? There we go. And then peg that this side. Use those toe bends again. And flip his hands out. Flip those hands out. And we got Sunstreaker. Very, very nice looking figure. Okay, that's it again. Please do leave a like. If you have comments and suggestions and questions, please do type them down below. And please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, please click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll be uploading other stuff soon. Okay, thank you guys for watching.